Hey guys, welcome back to episode 8 of D&D Discussing Discussions. We're joined by Ethan once again and Mason, and today we have some brand new segments for you guys and we're really excited. So first we're starting off with a classic segment, Q&As. So basically we have two questions, one from Air Animates, and he asked, what is our favorite Lego set from this year? Now that's a hard question because Lego hasn't released too many waves this year. But if I had to say, I think that the big Lego set for season 13, the Skull Dungeon, I think that's gonna be my favorite. So what about you guys?
My favorite Lego set this year is probably I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of Lego sets this year, like new big ones.
Yeah.
I probably
If you don't really have an answer, you don't really have to answer it.
All right. Yeah, I don't. Maybe one of the Star Wars sets. Which one?
Yeah.
I like the Mandalorian one's pretty cool.
Okay. All right. Does Mason have an answer to this question that he wants to put in?
Yeah, they had an older, Final Duel Lego set from Star Wars.
Okay. So Mason also said a Star Wars set.
And they just remade it, and it looks better. They have a new Emperor Palpatine hood and, style, a new Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker,
Okay, so yeah, yeah, so those are our results. And question 2 is a little bit more interesting. This one's from the Gaming Bros. He said, basically, in Fortnite, when we play, do we consider ourselves good at aiming? Now, I know we do technically have aim assist, even though they nerfed it quite a bit this season. We do technically have aim assist, so obviously, we could say that, but I still don't think that's fair. And then we also have building, we think we're good builders, or we think we're good technical players as far as our editing and switching guns really fast and inventory space. So my answer is going to be building. I feel like it's not really fair to do use aim as my answer, because we technically do have aim assist, even though they nerfed it so much. So that's my answer.
I consider myself a good builder because if anyone watches me play, I'm quite a sprayer, and I don't edit a lot. I mainly just build and stuff, so I consider myself a good builder.
Yeah, guys, if I'm being honest, I'm not a pro or anything. If I had to be honest, I wouldn't say I'm an expert in any of these areas, if I'm being honest. I'm just saying which one of these 3 areas I'm the best in. I'm not an expert in any of them, if I had to be honest. I'm not a pro player. So, yeah.
All right, Mason, what do you consider yourself to be good at?
I don't know. I mean, I build a lot, but mainly just when I'm being bad at. I'm good at edit. So, I don't know if I can choose 2, but, building and edit.
Alright, so Mason's basically saying, guys, he's probably more of a technical player, more than, a sprayer, which I'm kind of like a sprayer. I'll just stand there, maybe, build one ramp and just stand on that and just spray. Mason's saying that he's more of a technical player, where he's gonna, build and then start firing. So that's kind of what he's saying. So yeah, those are all our opinions. So if you guys have watched any of my streams, you may not agree. You may say, well, maybe one of us is a technical player and one of us isn't. So yeah, I'd say that pretty much wraps it up for Q&As. Thank you for sending in questions. Remember, you will be put in a raffle for a future prize if you do submit a Q&A in the comment section and like this video and subscribe. So yeah, so we're jumping right into the next segment, which Mason and Ethan are both going to be answering about Fortnite YouTubers, just Fortnite players in general, or really anything, just what makes them really mad about it, and really just what is so just stupid that some Fortnite players do, as far as YouTubers and everything.
All right. Me and Mason, we were talking about this segment for a while, way before Chapter 2 Chapter 2 Season 3 came out. It's when you have those YouTubers who do these fake event live streams. So, they say, the Doomsday device is happening right now. When all it is a countdown from 5 minutes to 0.
And then it keeps going over and over.
Yeah. And and they keep making up these weird excuses saying, like, look, Slurpy Swamp is turning even more blue. I think it's going to flood over there.
Oh, yeah, one excuse that YouTubers use all the time is Retail Row has that big staircase thing. They're always like, and in less than 5 minutes, a mini trailer is going to come onto Retail Row. And guys, I don't mean to, like, point out YouTubers. I'm not sure if I'll get in trouble for this, but I don't really care. I mean, if YouTube deletes this video, I guess they delete it. But I think Ghost Ninja is kind of a clickbaiter. I used to watch him, but as soon as he started clickbaiting, I stopped watching him. He always does those kind of videos. And also another type of Fortnite player is they like do fake giveaways. They're like, I'm giving away 500 battle passes for season 3. So if you subscribe and use my code, you'll have a chance at getting it.
And then they don't give it to anybody.
Or they give it to like 10 people just to put in the video to fake it.
Yeah, it's just those dumb clickbaiters that make me so mad. It's not like I'm like so mad at them. It's just like, just stop doing it.
It's just annoying.
You're just wasting everyone's time.
Yeah.
Like when I wanted to look at the countdown when I was away or something, I searched up Fortnite live stream. I'm telling you, at least 10 videos popped up saying the Doomsday device is happening right now, when it still said that there's 10 days left.
Yeah.
Or people who say Fortnite accidentally gave me the access to the event.
Yeah. So guys, last season, because obviously, guys, last season we had the Deadpool collaboration. So last season they had this. I'm pretty sure it got patched, but like there's a glitch where you could go into feedback and you could put in this crazy ridiculous code, and it would basically make you support a creator. Like basically they had this thing where they like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's patched. And it was last season, and they're like, get Deadpool early. And I remember most YouTubers, like, they did this 3 days. One YouTuber did this 3 days before Deadpool skin was coming out, and he's like, you'll get it within 72 hours if you use this code. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, 72 hours is 3 days. Like, that's just he's lying through his teeth. I was like, what the heck?
It's the people who do use their brain. Just stop. And have anyone seen these glitches where like they say, if you type in this code in the chat, get off of Fortnite and then get back on, and you have to be using my creator code, you will get any skin that you want. I tried it before just to see how stupid it was. All it did was just make me support them. I didn't get anything from it.
Yeah, guys, another thing, so this goes towards Fortnite players more so than content creators. So there's this one guy, I'm not sure if I was playing with Ethan or my cousin, but we were basically doing a creative world, and in order to get in, you had to support him. So they said, if you play on PlayStation, you have to press triangle, then press square, and then they'll let you in the map. So I did it, and then it made me support the creator for the next 2 weeks. I didn't buy anything because I usually only buy the battle pass, so he didn't get anything out of me, but still.
Alright, Mason, do you have anything that makes you mad?
Yeah, there's this one guy who like will get Fortnite stuff off TikTok. And he'll have like a half-hour long video, and at the end he'll be like, "Alright, guys, this code does not work, so don't try it." Like, well, you could have told that to us at the beginning.
Yeah. There's no point.
I think you watch a half-hour video to try to get like 1,000 free V-Bucks or something, and it's like a half hour gone. It's like, all right. As you can see, I got nothing from doing that. That's another one of my videos. So a lot of people probably know what the game Subnautica is.
Oh yeah.
I just downloaded it recently, and I wanted to figure out if there's any cheats or ways to get secret endings and stuff. And then there's this one thing where, like, in the game, you play as a character who gets infected by this disease, and then, like, these aliens that inhabit the planet, they're, like, super strict about it, so it's, like, quarantine. So that game predicted what would happen. So, anyways, what happens is, like, you get saved by this one rescue team, and then since you have the disease, this alien race just blows it right up. So then this guy said, all right, I'm going to try and get cured right before Sunbeam comes to get us, and then let's see what happens if I can finish the game early. So then he makes me watch this it was an hour and 15-minute long video. I wanted to get everything right, and then what happened? Nothing happened.
Yeah.
So I just sat there wasting an hour of my day watching this video about something that doesn't even work.
Yeah. So guys, from this segment, the thing to take away is... Yeah. So guys, the thing to take away from this segment is don't fake your videos.
Or we will get after you.
Yeah, the thing to take, if you're a content creator and maybe you want to get your channel big, or maybe you are big, and the way you are big is because you fake your videos, don't fake your videos. Even if it's harder work to do it for real, just do it. People would much rather watch you do a challenge for real, or do a Fortnite video for real, than see you fake it and then at the end just do it in the end, or you're just doing it for views. It's just not necessary.
Yeah, dislikes. But
another thing to add on is when they start the video, and right when the video starts, like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds if you want all the Fortnite skins in Fortnite. And then everyone does it.
The funny thing is that all the stuff we're saying, everything that Ethan and Mason are saying are all true. Because guys, I'm thinking about doing Fortnite news videos on my channel. So I was watching some Fortnite news channels to get an idea of what they do, and it's so accurate. They spend the first 5 minutes. So the video's 7 minutes long. They spend the first 5 minutes advertising their channel, and then they spend 2 minutes actually explaining the news.
Yeah, it's just clickbaiters need to stop. It makes me it drives me insane when I'm just scrolling through my inbox, and all I see is a bunch of these randos doing these weird videos about getting a cheat to get every single Fortnite skin within 2 seconds. And I've tried, it doesn't work.
If those actually worked, you would get banned too.
Yeah, you get banned.
Yeah.
That's
the funniest ones is guys, I've created my own hack, but in order for it to work, I have a special way to detect. You have to like this video, subscribe, and use my code. I have this special thing, part of the glitch, that checks if you're subscribed, like the video, and are using my code, and if it isn't, your glitch won't work.
Yeah, it's just those people. It's kind of funny to look at it and see how many people have tried it.
Yeah. And they're like, it didn't work. What should I do? And what should I do to troubleshoot this? And then the YouTubers respond with a totally serious answer.
Yeah, they're like, all you have to do is go to my thing and support me, and try it again.
Yeah. So anyhow, yeah. Yeah, I'd say that pretty much wraps up for that segment. So this next segment is kind of a bigger segment, so that's why we're kind of wrapping this one up. But if you guys have anything you'd like to add on to this segment, because this segment's pretty fun, honestly, to just talk about this kind of stuff. So if you want to hear more about this, or a part 2 in the next episode, tell us in the comment section. So yeah, we're going to jump right into the final segment. It's super long, so it's going to count as 2 segments. It's Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 versus Chapter 2 Season 3. So Mason, unfortunately, has not gotten the opportunity to play the new season, so he might not be able to be much of a contributor, but he says he has watched videos and stuff, so he has the general idea of what's going on. So basically, Chapter 2 Season 2, Chapter 2 Season 3 are both overall similar, but very different. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is the Mythic Guns. So, there are a lot more Mythic Guns in Chapter 2 Season 2 than Chapter 2 Season 3. So, I was really, really hoping they'd have a Mythic TAC, and there was so many leaks about a Mythic shotgun, and then we get this charged shotgun I don't like it. I don't know, Ethan, what's your opinion on the charged shotgun?
I absolutely love the charged shotgun.
Oh, no.
It's so good. And they do have the Mythic charged shotgun, which is so good. If you charge it up all the way, it's 200 in the head.
Yeah.
It's a one shot like that.
I agree. It does a lot of damage, but honestly, it's just not for me. I'll trade a green tack for a purple charge any day. I mean, I literally did that with my brother last night when we were playing.
But it's a good replacement for the pump, I will say.
Oh yeah, it's definitely better than the pump, but it does not compare to a tack. I just hate that they nerfed the tack to make more people use this new charged shotgun. Because you know, people are really like people these days are critics, so they had to nerf the tac shotgun so that people would try the charged shotgun, which I think is stupid. So now the green tac does like 5 less damage, the blue tac does like 7 less damage, and the purple tac does like 8 less damage, and I forget what the gold tac's like not that good anymore. Like usually like, oh, I got a gold tac, but now it does like 25% less damage. I still would take it over a charge. And the charged shotgun, like, my brother one-tapped a player with a gray charged shotgun. I mean, they're good, but you have to be good with them. Like, you have to be good with them in order for the gun to be good. It depends really on how you are as a player. You can't be much of a builder because when it's charging, you can't build or anything. That's another disadvantage. And you walk super slow when it's charged.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, and it only holds 3 bullets unless you do have the Mythic. So that's our opinion. So Ethan, overall, do you think the Mythics from this season or last season are better?
Well, I am confused on one thing. It's a Mythic I haven't used yet. It is the Mythic Chug Jug.
Oh yeah, I've used it. That's the first Mythic I got.
What is it? Is it like infinite Chug Jugs?
Yeah, so it's basically a Chug Jug, and it's Mythic, but pretty much it's basically like the Boom Bow, and you get like it's just like the Boom Bow, it just recharges over time.
Alright.
Yeah.
I was confused about that.
It's not terribly OP. Oh, and another thing we can talk about is, while we're in the weapons category, is the burst assault rifle.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you guys, I mean, this is what we're talking about, but I don't even like to talk about it, because the burst, I preferred a burst over a standard assault rifle, and now this season, if I see a burst, I do not take it. Like, the Mythic, for starters, it only holds 20 bullets, and it only fires 2 shells at a time, which is horrible. Like, it's
used to go from 30 bullets per magazine, and then 3 shots every 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, now it does take the only thing, it's just so unnatural when you're firing it, if anything. Like,
yeah, it doesn't feel right. It shoots 2, but like you expect it to shoot 3, so then you don't expect to shoot as long. But then the next thing you know, you're sitting there getting shot at because you don't have like enough time to kill him because you only have 2 shots.
So we have 2 other guns to talk about that made a pretty fair transition. We talked about the tac. So the other gun is the drum gun. The drum gun actually just took a small nerf. It does 1 less damage per hit, and the firing rate is increased by like half a second. Or not, I don't know, but it doesn't fire as fast, and the reload time's a little bit longer. So overall, there's not much to talk about. It simply just got nerfed, just like the tac. So the other gun, oh crap, what was? Oh, the grappler. The grappler. So the grappler did take significant change. I've only gotten the opportunity to use it once. I haven't actually killed any of the bosses other than Ocean. I have gotten all the mythics though, except for the shockwave launcher.
Yeah.
That's the only one, because me and my brother were doing split screen, and we split, and my brother took the shockwave launcher. I took the charged shotgun. I didn't get any kills with it, though, because I suck with it. And my brother's actually pretty good with it.
I do like that each mythical person gives you 2 mythics this season.
Yeah. So, guys, yeah, it makes it a lot better for duos, in my opinion. But I think that I feel like the only problem is now you see more players add a mythic. Like, it's not like, oh, let's go to the yacht. Oh, let's go to the box factory. Oh, let's go to Tina, because no one goes there. I mean, you're gonna see at least one other team if you're going to a mythic. Guaranteed.
Yeah, because there's only 3. I'm pretty sure there's only 3 mythic places, right?
Yeah, but by the end of the season, there's gonna be 4, because Aquaman is gonna get his own POI. A lot of people are speculating that it's gonna be right next to that whirlpool in the water. So yeah, It's gonna be something similar to the yacht, was my guess. How Deadpool had the yacht.
I bet it's gonna be the yacht.
Well, the yacht's gone.
No, the yacht's still there.
It is?
It's moved. It's moved like to the middle, to like top middle of the map.
Does it have loot and everything?
Yeah, I've been to it a couple times, but the thing is, it's got Deadpool stuff still, but Deadpool, like the paintings and stuff, is him holding a trident.
Yeah, it's because it's... Wait, so does it still have, like, henchmen in there? Is it, like, battle damaged?
No, there's nobody there.
Is it even battle damaged?
No, it's like all covered up with these big houses and stuff. But there's, like, these tridents hanging on the walls and stuff, so maybe Aquaman might go to the yacht.
Yeah, that's actually very possible. And also, is the vault still there? Did you check?
No, I don't think anything, because, like, it's all torn apart and stuff. Like, it's, like, scrap metal now.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's...
indestructible.
But what I'd like to say is I'm so happy that the P90s are back.
Oh, yes. That's actually my second favorite gun in the game, apart from Tax. That's my second favorite gun. It is pretty OP at close range, but it does have its own weaknesses. It's kind of like the drum gun in the way where it's so fast firing and so good, but at long range, it's super hard to aim.
Yeah, so it's a pretty balanced gun.
Yeah, it's not too OP, but it's not super under OP. So yeah, now Mason, he said he didn't want us to spoil anything about the Fortnite map. So Mason, if you just want to like not listen or anything, but we're gonna talk about the map changes.
All right.
Here, do you want me to hang up, Mason, so you don't hear anything about it?
I don't really care.
Okay. All right. So the map changes. So the Fortnite map, all the POIs are still there from last season. They're just either flooded or destroyed. So, and most of them aren't named. So the grotto, I actually landed there just to check it out. It's still there.
It's locked.
Yeah, and it's actually a location too. It's a landmark actually.
But the only thing is like those big like vault doors around the top, they're closed now, so you can't get in.
Yeah, and also Tina and Tina's location is obviously still there, although it's destroyed. Rickety Rig, I think it's called.
Yeah,
It's kind of turned in like to a... No, that's not where Ocean is. Ocean's at the Fertilla. Oh yeah, new location, the Fertilla. It's made out of scraps, basically from the shark, the yacht, and the rig, I believe. It's like scraps combined to create a new location.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They look pretty similar.
Yeah, and then the box factory obviously now has been upgraded. It has a vault now, and that's where Kit is, one of the bosses. And then obviously we have the agency, which has made a full-on transition to Team Shadow. Last season at the end we did see it change to Team Shadow, but now the building is black and it has this big water border around it because it's completely flooded around the agency.
I think it's called the Authority, right?
The Authority, yeah. I'm probably never gonna get used to calling it the Authority. I still call it the Agency. I think they should still call it the Agency, in my opinion. Like, I feel like it's kind of pointless. And then we already talked about the yacht. So yeah, and then what?
Oh, I was gonna say, if you look at Caddy Corner, hold on, the phone hung up. But anyways, Caddy Corner is it's like, if you look closely, you can see that Meowscles is still living there.
Oh, really?
But there's a bunch of Easter eggs of, like, him and his son, like, because Kit, in the Battle Pass, his description is, proudly following in his father's, footprint, so you can probably assume that they are, like, father and son.
Yeah.
But anyways, also, I do like the new look of the season where it's all, like, apocalypse and everything's destroyed and stuff like that.
Yeah. So another thing that you'll notice is that the east side of the map, which is basically, what would that be? The agency in past is pretty much not flooded, but the agency to the left is all flooded for the most part. So pretty much you're gonna notice that Pleasant Park is flooded, Salty Springs is flooded, Weeping Woods is gone. That's basically what you're gonna notice. Those are the three. I'm trying to think of other locations that are gone. But yeah, those locations all got flooded. So now we're going to move on to vehicles. So as of this point in the season, nothing has changed as far as vehicles. We still have choppers and boats. But if you guys have watched the trailer from Fortnite themselves, you'll know that there are cars coming. So when the cars come, we can expect that we can ride the cars similar to golf carts. I'm not so sure about how I like the cars so much. They just don't really look right, in my opinion. Like, they just don't look like Fortnite, I guess. Almost. I don't know.
In my opinion, in my opinion, of all the cars driving, I hope that it's not just like in a solo match where you can just go up and drive a car. I feel like that should be like its own limited time mode instead of it being like in solos or stuff like that.
Yeah,
Because
honestly, like, I'm just confused why they waited till Season 13 to have cars. Because cars, out of all the vehicles Fortnite's given us, car is, like, the most basic vehicle they could have given us. So I don't see why they waited till Season 13. So you're probably right when you say they're probably going to be limited time.
yeah, because, like, I feel like
they've done a ton of random vehicles that don't look like the vehicle they say they are. And now, finally, they're just coming out with cars.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of... I mean, I don't really care that we waited this long for, like, actual cars and semi-trucks and stuff, because
It's not really bothering me.
It's not a big deal.
I mean, it might bother OG fans who have been waiting since Season 1 for this. I mean, I'm just happy that they're doing it. If anything, I think that this is kind of a sign that Fortnite's running out of ideas, if anything. Because, like, they were doing boats, choppers, planes, biplanes. We had golf carts. We had quad crashers, which are my favorite. We had the gyrospheres. I mean, now they're resorting to something as simple as a car. It really makes me worry that Fortnite's running out of ideas for vehicles. But, yeah.
If they come back out with the Brute, I don't know what I'm gonna...
Everyone hated it. Like...
Watch it come back. It's gonna come back.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know, Fortnite, around Season 10, Season 9, took a big decrease in population. Fortnite's slowly gaining that population back within this season and the previous season. They're starting to gain it back. So, Chapter 2, Season 1, and Season X, both were pretty light on players. So, you might have experienced a lot of bots around those times. But Fortnite really just didn't have as many players playing, and that is because of the Brute vehicle.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The final thing that we have to talk about for this segment, I told you guys this segment would be longer, is essentially the Aquaman versus Deadpool collaboration. So, we've seen collaborations basically, it's the secret battle pass skin. We've seen lots of secret battle pass skins in the past. But this one is two name brand in a row, basically. We got Deadpool, and then DC, which is Aquaman. We got Marvel and DC back to back, which are two name brand. Like, if you ask someone, do they know what Marvel and DC are, they'll say yes. I mean, yeah, I think for sure someone would say yes. Like, they're, like, something special. I really would like if they could bring Deadpool and Aquaman into the same season. I think that'd be interesting. But, yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Alright. I think, Aquaman better than Deadpool, in my personal opinion. I like the skin looks a lot better.
I feel like they should have made it clear what happened to Deadpool because his yacht is just abandoned and no one knows where he went.
Well, the truth is, if they did that, it would just be super slow. Because I mean, you could say the same thing about Tina, Sky, Brutus, and all of them. Oh yeah, the theory. Oh yeah, I remember now. Technically, they all live with the Fertilla now. Remember? Because in the trailer, we saw Brutus and Tina. And Meowscles all at the... We saw Tina we saw Tina and Tina standing on a balcony. We saw Brutus standing on the dock, and we saw Meowscles obviously riding behind the shark.
And according to the trailer, Midas is not dead.
Oh yeah, Midas is officially dead, which I think is fair. I mean, Midas, like, he technically... If we want someone to blame for what happened for our favorite POI's flooding, which I'm kind of disappointed that there's no henchmen at Pleasant Park, and I'm actually kind of disappointed because the grotto was my favorite location and now it's flooded, which is fair. I mean, I shouldn't expect it to stay for more than one season, but yeah. So yeah.
Mason,
I wonder if the grotto is flooded because it has a ton of openings where you can get out.
It is flooded. I checked. I landed there. It is flooded.
But I wonder if inside the grotto is flooded.
Yeah. Well, we don't have any way to get inside unless we did, like, replays or something. Like, and we went all the way over to the grotto.
Why have doors if there's, like, that big skull you can go through the ice and stuff?
Yeah. So now, guys, we're going to get to the main point. What collaboration is better, Deadpool or Aquaman. So guys, we've only had Aquaman in Fortnite for 1 week, and the only thing that we've seen, he doesn't have a POI, he's not in the game. The skin, we can't get the skin yet. We've seen what it looks like. Like, they went all out and, like, revealed the skin on day 1, unlike Deadpool. Like, Deadpool, we didn't know what the skin looked like till, like, week 3. But, Aquaman, we know exactly what it looks like. And I gotta say, I feel like the Aquaman skin, they did almost too good of a job of making it look good. Like, it just looks so real. Like, more real than any Fortnite skin. I feel like it's just kind of a standout. I feel like it's kind of a standout.
Yeah. Mason, what's your opinion? Who do you like better, Aquaman or Deadpool? Hello?
I think we might have lost Mason, guys. But guys, so I think we can't really decide as far as POI or Mythic Gun. We can assume that Aquaman is going to be receiving a Mythic weapon. I'm assuming it's going to be a trident. I mean, that makes the most sense, but...
Mason's back.
Okay, so I think the only thing we can really decide on is which skin do we like better. Do we like the Deadpool skin or the Aquaman skin? So, in my opinion, they're both really good skins, but I feel like I kind of have to give it to the Deadpool skin because, guys, I've seen the Aquaman movie, like the one that recently came out, but I don't really know Aquaman, like, as a character, like, his his background or anything, as much as I do, like, the Marvel characters. So, and Deadpool did get 3 styles. He got Unmasked, X-Force, and Normal, and as far as we know, Aquaman has his normal and then his like a surfer style.
Alright, Mason, what's your favorite crossover? Deadpool or Aquaman?
As far as the skin, because we don't really know, like, the storylines.
Yeah, like the skin.
Probably Deadpool, because, I don't know, I just think he looks cooler and...
Matches Fortnite more.
He matches Fortnite more than DC. Like, they did the Batman, but I don't think they did a good job on Batman.
I actually really like the Batman, personally. I really like the idea of Gotham City. Like, Lazy Lake turning into Gotham. Was that it? I can't remember.
No, it was Tilted Towers.
Tilted Towers, yeah.
I just thought it was kind of bad because it looks more like Batman would be, like, that would be from a Batman game instead of Fortnite.
Yeah. Well, I think that was kind of the idea. But one thing that was good about the Batman crossover is that, like, whenever you were in Gotham City, like, if you did go to Gotham City, you basically got a back bling that you got to use for the rest of the game. So, back then, you didn't have it where you got 1 free pickaxe, 1 free glider, and 1 free back bling from the Battle Pass. Ever since Chapter 2, if you get the Battle Pass, you're going to get a back bling, you're going to get a harvesting tool, and you're going to get a glider, all for free. Previously, you basically got, like, 200 V-Bucks, and that was it. And, like, trash emotes. Nowadays, you get a lot better stuff. You actually get decent emotes, too. So, in my opinion, you pretty much the only thing you're missing out on is a couple emotes and the skins. But, yeah. And then the final thing I want to talk about is the Battle Pass worth it this season? And then we'll wrap up this episode. So, every Battle Pass is $9.50, but every Battle Pass offers, some offer 7 skins, some offer 8 skins, some offer 3 emotes, some offer 4. So, yeah, all the Battle Passes are different. This season, we got 8 skins. We have 7 Battle Pass skins, and then we have Aquaman. So, in my opinion, this Battle Pass is very much worth it. I think the skins are really high quality for this season. Specifically, Fade, he gets 3 styles, and every single one is on point. Ocean has good styles. The only skin that I'd have to say is a bit weak is Jules. Like, I think that's a bit weak. I just feel like you could tell that Epic maybe kind of got her out of the way and then focused on the other ones.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, I think the best one probably is Fade level 100, if you guys have seen that one.
Wait, can't you get Gospel's son as
Who?
What?
Gospel's son?
Oh, yeah, he's a Kit. Yeah, Meowscles' son building a robot suit.
Oh, yeah, guys, what's funny is if you guys have ever been the Kit skin and then you put on a henchman disguise and you do the Kit signature emo, it's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys have seen that. But anyhow, so yeah, overall, Ethan, do you think the battle pass is worth the $10?
Yeah, I will buy it, but I'm not gonna buy it until like close to the end of the season, just because I don't want to keep like just burning through all my money super quick and stuff like that.
Yeah, guys, so what I do is when I first started playing Fortnite, I put a $25 gift card on, and I haven't bought anything ever since. I only buy the battle pass. And if you only buy the battle pass and maybe one skin, like 1 or 2 skins every 2 or 3 seasons, you will have plenty of V-Bucks. So my recommendation is spend $25 on a gift card and just buy that and be done. And then like maybe once every 2 seasons buy a skin out of the item shop. And you'll have plenty of V-Bucks. That's what I do. So yeah. So did Mason say that he thought the Battle Pass was worth it overall?
He hasn't seen it yet, remember?
Oh yeah. So guys, he has seen it?
I've seen a little bit of it. I think it looks really cool. I just don't really like the knight's helmet.
I love the knight.
Yeah, the knight is like, I feel like they did a great job of making the like this whole season overall really gives me classic Fortnite vibes. As far as we got Scuba Jonesy, we got the knight, and I feel like the tier 100 Fade just looks like a classic skin, just by the way he looks. Like it just looks like a classical skin.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright, sorry for the delay for this episode. I know it's been a while since we did discussions.
But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Do remember that I'm gonna be, quote, unvaulting a series that I've done in the past, or creating a new series because I have more time on my hands, as long as you guys get this video or my previous video to 10 likes. And if you get it to 10 likes, I'm going to be unvaulting either, I think is stop motions, stuff like that. But anyhow, yeah, thanks for watching. Hit that like button if you haven't done so already, so that we can get the unvaulted stuff. Subscribe if you want the Chapter 2 Season 3 Battle Pass. Not that we're giving it away or anything, but, you know, if you want it, just in general.
And remember, when we get to episode 10, I'm pretty sure we're doing a live stream for episode 10.
Yeah, we're doing something. We can't guarantee that it's going to be something special. So, and it might, if you're willing to watch to the end of the video, you might want to leave a question for next episode so you can get entered in a giveaway for episode 10. Not trying to hint that or anything, but if you're willing to watch 27 minutes, you probably deserve a giveaway. But yeah.
And I'm pretty sure. Wait. I feel like what we should do for episode 10 is we should talk about how discussions all started.
Yeah, but there'll be something for you guys other than just us talking. Well, that will be like a special segment, but we're gonna have like something that's like a custom matchmaking game for you guys, or something that gives you guys incentive to get this, to watch it. I don't know. Anyhow, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.